Hey guys, it's Rihanna from the Pince Public Library, and I'm here with another Madam Pince Presents. Since it's the holiday season, I thought we could make some Wizarding World candy ornaments this time. So today we're going to be making two ornaments, a chocolate frog box and a box of Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. Here are the supplies you'll need. So let's start by making our Bertie Bott's every flavor beans ornament first. So first we're just going to cut all around the outside edges of the template. And I've already cut out the window panes that are going to make up the windows of the box before now. I used an X-Acto knife to do that. It is a little bit easier that way. So if you have one, I would suggest using that. But if not, you can also just cut those parts with scissors. Now that we've got our template cut out of the cardstock, we can take our piece of clear Mylar and it's going to make the windows for our box panes. So we're just going to start by putting it on top of the Mylar so that we can trace on the inside of the window panes and know where we're going to cut at for each pane. I used a pen to trace mine, and then I went back afterwards and used an eraser on a pencil, and I actually got rid of the pen marks. Okay, so now that we have all of our windows traced onto the Mylar, we can go around and cut each of those out. Make sure that you leave a little border around each of your windows because you are going to need some extra space to attach the windows to the inside of the box. Once we have all of the windows cut out of the Mylar, we can take our Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Bean template again and turn it over onto the back side that's white. And then we're going to take the glue and put some glue around each window just in a thin border. You don't need very much at all for each one. And once you get your glue around the outside of the window, we can just take our piece of Mylar and press it into the glue in front of the opening. And then we're just going to continue doing that for each of the other three panes. All right, now that we have our windows in our Bertie Bott's box, we can set that aside to let it dry. And in the meantime, we can start working on our chocolate frog box ornament. So the first step for that one is also going to be cutting the template out of the cardstock. And once we've got that all cut out, we can start to crease inwards all of our tabs around the outside of the box. We will also need to fold up the sides of our box to make the sides and the bottom of it. And we're just going to continue to fold in the tabs around the top part of the box too. There are 3 creases on the very top of the box, and make sure you also fold those as well. Once we have our box all folded up and ready, we can start adding our glue dots to attach everything together. So you're going to go around the bottom first and just put a glue dot in each of the corners of the box. And the corners actually fold in on each other. So once you get the glue dot, you're just going to kind of pinch both sides together and then go around and do that for each of the corners of the box. When we move on to the top of the box, we just want to make sure that the tabs on the inside of this gap on top are folded inwards. And then we can take another glue dot and put it on one of those tabs. And then we're going to take the other tab and just press them together to attach the two sides and give the top of the box a cone shape. Next, we can go around the top of the box and add a glue dot to the outside of each of the tabs, and then just start pressing them in and against the inside of the box so that we can close our box up. And then you will have your completed chocolate frog ornament box. And now all we have left to do is attach our hanger for this ornament. So you'll take another glue dot and put it on the back of the box. And then we'll take one of our pieces of string and fold it in half. And then take the looped end and press it into the glue dot on the back of the box. And I also went ahead and put a second glue dot towards the top so that the ornament would hang a little bit straighter. And then you can just take your two ends that are left and tie them together. And then you have your finished chocolate frog ornament. Now we can head back to our Birdie Bots ornament. And now that it's dry, we can start creasing all around the box like we did with our chocolate frog ornament. And now that we've folded our box all around, we can fold the outside flaps inward. Then we can also fold in each of the bottom pieces that are going to form the bottom of our box. And once we get that done, we can add glue dots to each of the segments of the bottom that are needed and then fold that together to create the bottom of the box. And here I just use something to press down on the bottom through the top of the box to make sure it flattens out. And now we can just add glue dots to the side flaps and connect those two sides together to make it into its box shape. And now we can add our Birdie Bots every flavored beans. Once you get those in, we can start to crease the corners of our box and then add in a glue dot to each corner and pinch them together all the way around just like we did with the chocolate frog box. And once our top is all glued together, we can take our red string and make the ornament hanger for this ornament. So we're going to loop it in half like we did with the chocolate frog box, and then attach a glue dot to the end of the looped half. And then we're just going to take that and press it down into the top of the box where all the four corners meet. And then we can tie the two ends that are left together to finish out our hanger. And we have our Birdie Bots every flavored beans ornament. And now you have two Wizarding World candy ornaments to decorate with for the holiday. Great job, guys, and I hope you'll join us next time on Madam Pince Presents.